Good evening, folks. Thank you for joining me. I got a lot of fun songs picked out for tonight. Hope everybody's doing well. After 3 good years together, we had our first big fight. So she went to her mother's and I went for a drive down that old familiar highway, just a few miles out of town, to that run-down one-room tavern. There used to be my stomping ground. Well, I pulled in the driveway. You know it all still looks the same. Thank you, Mark. And I couldn't wait to down a few and hear that jukebox arraign. But as I walked in through the doorway, well, there stood some kind of maitre d'. It looked me up and it looked me down and said, "May I help you, please?" Hey, Joel, what'd you do with those swinging doors? And where's the sawdust on the floor? Why's everybody wearing suits and ties? From where I stand, I can't believe my eyes. And whose idea was it to hang these ferns? This brand new bar don't have a single burn. I guess I'm somewhere that I don't belong. I need a jukebox with a country song. Let me know if it's sounding okay to you out there, folks. Well, I look back to the corner where the jukebox once stood proud. Some clown was playing records, too fast, too long, and too loud. And it must have been a big mistake to try to speak my mind. So as they were asking me to leave, I cried out one more time. Oh, I told them, what'd you do with those swinging doors? And where's the sawdust on the floor? Why's everybody wearing suits and ties? From where I stand, I can't believe my eyes. And whose idea was it to hang these ferns? This brand new bar don't have a single burn. I guess I'm somewhere that I don't belong. I need a jukebox with a country song. I guess I don't belong without a jukebox and a country song. Woo! Welcome in, everybody. I hope you guys are having a great weekend. Let me know what you've been up to this weekend. Been watching some basketball, some good NBA playoffs, the best time of year for the NBA season for sure. I got just a lot of fun songs picked out. I'll be glad to do some requests if you have any, so put them in the chat. I got one ready here that Mark asked me about. We're going to do a Luke Bryan song. I think this will be the first time we've ever done a Luke Bryan song. We'll do that one after this one. This one's a little All My Old Flames Have New Names. I love country songs. I guess I shouldn't feel ashamed about that. I know some folks just like, I don't like country. That's fine with me. You don't have to listen to it, but I enjoy it, and we're going to have a good time here. So here's a little All My Old Flames Have New Names. Mark Chestnut. Yeah, we do grocery shopping too. To catch a little nap. Let me have a little one. I left town 2 years ago and moved on up to Idaho, but swore that I'd be back again, pick up where I left off, old man. Left behind some lovely ladies, grown up sexy Texas babies. I got back in town tonight, anticipating much delight. I pulled out my black book and called up my old lovers. I got 5 newlyweds and 2 expected mothers. All my old flames have new names. Well, there's a lot of girls in town who tied the knot and settled down. And I thought I'd start a fire with some of my old flames, but they've all got two names. Here we go. A little Texas swing for you folks. My sexy little Duro Sport is now called Mrs. Davenport. My pretty little black-eyed Susie's now Miss Susan Vander Hoosie. Rosie, who could blow my mind, is Sister Rose on Channel 9. Wildest lover of my life is now a federal judge's wife. But they don't want to recognize this old familiar face. I'm just a bad reminder of their wild and woolly days. But all my old flames have new names. Well, there's a lot of girls in town who tied the knot and settled down. And I thought I'd start a fire with some of my old flames, but they've all got new names. Yeah, they do. Yeah, hit that like button for me, guys. Appreciate that. I love that guitar solo. All my old flames have new names. Well, there's a lot of girls in town who've tied the knot and settled down. And I thought I'd start a fire with some of my old flames, but they've all got new names. Woo! Oh, that's cool, Triple B. Relaxing with your dog. Cool. Yeah, thank you for ringing the doorbell there on the way in, hitting that like button. I appreciate that. Triple B. And we got Judd in here running a little late. We should do one called Running Behind. That's a fun one to do too. We're just doing some fun songs I have picked out tonight. I'm just really excited to come on here and sing these for you. So we're going to do a little One Margarita. It is a catchy song. I don't like very many Luke Bryan songs, but this is one of them. I have learned it over the past 2 days because Mark said something about it. He sent me a message on Instagram. So I'm going to try to do it justice here for you, Mark. Enjoy. Oh, yeah. Everybody here ain't from here, but we're here doing our thing. Letting go a little by little, sipping on a frozen drink. Tiki bars ticking, pouring all week, and clouds ain't leaking no rain. 2 feet are shaking, white caps are breaking, we ain't feeling no pain. It goes like 1 margarita, 2 margarita, 3 margarita shot. Don't worry about tomorrow, leave all your sorrow out here on the floating dock. When that sun lays down, we'll be on our way. 1 more barefoot round, 1 more last chance to say, hey, senorita, don't you think we need a salt and a bucket song? 1 margarita, 2 margarita, 3 margarita, we'll be gone. Hey, Nick, good to see you, sir. Ice blue sky, shades on the eyes to tuck the bloodshot away. Hair of the dog shouldn't take long, but who cares, we got all day. Palm trees are leaning, sunburned screaming, but we'll be alright. After 1 margarita, 2 margarita, 3 margarita shot. Don't worry about tomorrow, leave all your sorrow out here on the floating dock. Thank you, sir. When that sun lays down, we'll be on our way. 1 more barefoot round, 1 more last chance to say, hey, senorita, don't you think we need a salt and a Marley song? 1 margarita, 2 margarita, 3 margarita, we'll be gone. That's a fun song. We'll be gone. Tiki bars ticking, pouring all week, and clouds ain't leaking no rain. 2 feet are shaking, white caps are breaking, we ain't feeling no pain, feeling no pain. It goes like 1 margarita, 2 margarita, 3 margarita shot. Don't worry about tomorrow, leave all your sorrow out here on the floating dock. When that sun lays down, we'll be salt and a Chesney song. 1 margarita, 2 margarita, 3 margarita, we'll be gone. We'll be gone. We'll be gone. Ooh, that's fun. That's one that gets stuck in your head if you're not careful. Since they said something about a Chesney song, throw this one out here. I know my dad likes it when I sing this one. Shit thinks my tractor's sexy. Yes, sir, Mark, you're welcome. Glad to do it. That's a fun one to work up. Here we go. Plowing these fields in the hot summer sun. Over by the gate, Lordy, here she comes with a basket full of chicken and a big cold jug of sweet tea. Who likes sweet tea? I make a little room and she climbs on up. Open up the throttle and stir a little dust. Just look at her face, she ain't a fooling me. She thinks my tractor's sexy. She really turns me on. She's always staring at me while I'm chugging along. She likes the way it's pulling while we're tilling up the land. She's even kind of crazy about my farmer's tan. She's the only one who really understands what gets me. She thinks my tractor's sexy. We ride back and forth till we run out of light. Take her to the barn, put her up for the night. Climb up in the loft, sitting with the radio on. Hey, Miss Gail, hope you're doing well. She said she's got a dream, and I asked her what it is. She wants a little farm and a yard full of kids. One more teeny-weeny ride before I take her home. She thinks my tractor's sexy. It really turns her on. She's always staring at me while I'm chugging along. She likes the way it's pulling while we're tilling up the land. She's even kind of crazy about my farmer's tan. She's the only one who really understands what gets me. She thinks my tractor's sexy. Here we go. Well, she ain't into cars or pickup trucks, but if it runs like a deer, man, her eyes light up. She thinks my tractor's sexy. It really turns her on. Hey, damn me, she's always staring at me while I'm chugging along. She likes the way it's pulling while we're tilling up the land. She's even kind of crazy about my farmer's tan. She's the only one who really understands what gets me. She thinks my tractor's sexy. She thinks my tractor's sexy. She thinks my tractor's sexy. Play that fiddle. All right. I hope you guys are having as much fun as I am. How about a little bluegrass number here? I can't sing it exactly like George Clooney, but I'll do my best. In constant sorrow through his days. Well, I am a man of constant sorrow. I've seen trouble all my
place where he was born and raised.
I like that bass part. Yeah, you're right on that one, Judd. 4 or 6 long years I've been in trouble. No pleasure here on earth I found. For in this world I'm bound to ramble. I have no friends to help me now.
He has no friends to help him now.
Play that banjo. Oh yeah, cooking some chicken. Yes, fare thee well, my old true lover. I never expected to see you again. Oh, I'm bound to ride that northern railroad. Perhaps I'll die upon that train.
Perhaps he'll die on this train.
On this train. You can bury me in some deep valley, or many years where I may lay. Then you may learn to love another, whilst I am sleeping in my grave.
While he is sleeping in his grave.
Well, if everybody's having chicken, we better do the chicken song next. Maybe your friends think I'm just a stranger. My face you'll never see no more. But there's one promise that is given. I'll meet you on God's golden shore.
He'll meet you on God's golden shore.
Y'all making me hungry. You'll have to tell me how you're cooking up your chicken, but you know I like my chicken fried. You know I like my chicken fried. A cold beer on Friday night, a pair of jeans that fit just right, and the radio up. Well, I've seen the sunrise, I've seen the love in my woman's eyes, feel the touch of a precious child, know a mother's love. Thank you very much. Appreciate you joining us. Well, I was raised up beneath the shade of a Georgia pine. That's home, you know, sweet tea, pecan pie, and homemade wine, where the peaches grow. In my house is not much to talk about, but it's filled with love that's grown on the southern ground, and a little bit of chicken fried. A cold beer on Friday night, a pair of jeans that fit just right, and the radio up. I've seen sunrise, seen the love in my woman's eyes, feel the touch of a precious child, know a mother's love. Yes, Miss Ann, I'll do that one for you. Hey, Ken, good to see you, my man. Well, it's funny how the simple things in life that mean the most, not where you live or what you drive or the price tag on your clothes. There's no dollar sign on a piece of mind, this I've come to know. So if you agree, have a drink with me, raise your glasses for a toast to a little bit of chicken fried, a cold beer on Friday night, a pair of jeans that fit just right, and the radio up. Well, I've seen sunrise, I've seen the love in my woman's eyes, feel the touch of her precious child, know a mother's love. Yeah, Kim, we can do that one. Absolutely. Got one more to do first. Thank God for my life and for the stars and stripes. May freedom forever fly. Let it ring. Salute the ones who died, the ones that gave their lives so we don't have to sacrifice all the things we love, like our chicken fried, a cold beer on a Friday night, a pair of jeans that fit just right, and the radio up. Well, I've seen sunrise, seen the love in the woman's eyes, feel the touch of a precious child, know a mother's love. You know I like my chicken fried, a cold beer on a Friday night, a pair of jeans that fit just right, and the radio up. Well, I've seen sunrise, seen the love in my woman's eyes, feel the touch of a precious child, no mother's love. All right. Glad you guys are having fun there in the comments. Good to have everybody here with us. Here's a little special one by request, The Older I Get. See if I remember how this one goes. It's a good song. I love the lyrics on this one. And then we'll do Jackson for Mr. Ken. The older I get, the more I think you only get a minute. Better live while you're in it, 'cause it's gone in a blink. And the older I get, the truer it is. It's the people you love, not the money and stuff that makes you rich. And if they found a fountain of youth, I wouldn't drink a drop, and that's the truth. Funny how it feels, I'm just getting used to my best years yet. The older I get, the fewer friends I have. But you don't need a lot when the ones that you got have always got your back. And the older I get, the better I am at knowing when to give and when just to not give a damn. And if they found the fountain of youth, I wouldn't drink a drop, and that's the truth. Funny how it feels, I'm just getting used to my best years yet. The older I get. I bought some hummus today too, all y'all talking about hummus. times I've laughed and cried. Souvenirs and those signs of the life I've lived. The older I get, the longer I pray. I don't know why, I guess that I've got more to say. And the older I get, the more thankful I feel for the life I've had and all the life I'm living still. All right, here's one for Ken out there in Wisconsin. He loves a little Johnny Cash. Here we go. So I remember how it goes. Hey, Andrew, we got married in a fever, hotter than a pepper sprout. We've been talking about Jackson ever since the fire went out. I'm going to Jackson, gonna mess around. Yeah, I'm going to Jackson. Look out, Jackson Town.
Well, go on down to Jackson.
Sing it, Jude.
Go ahead and wreck yourself.
Wreck it.
Go play your hand, you big talking man. Make a big fool of yourself. Yeah, go to Jackson. Go comb your hair.
I'm Snowball Jackson. When I breeze into that city, people gonna stoop and bow. All them women gonna make me teach them what they don't know how. I'm going to Jackson, turn loose of my coat, 'cause I'm going to Jackson.
Goodbye, that's all she wrote. But they'll laugh at you in Jackson, and I'll be dancing on a pony kick. They'll lead you round town like a scolded hound with your tail tucked between your legs. Yeah, go to Jackson, you big talking man, and I'll be waiting in Jackson behind my J-Pan
fan. Well, now we got married in a fever, hotter than a pepper sprout. We've been talking about Jackson ever since the fire went out. I'm going to Jackson, and that's a fact. Yeah, we're going to Jackson. Ain't never coming back. Married in a fever, hotter than a pepper sprout. And we've been talking about Jackson. Yeah, we're going to Jackson. Happy birthday, Andrew. Everybody wish Andrew happy birthday. I don't know if I can do it on the banjo or not. Let's see what we can do. Hold on a second. Let me grab it. Been thinking about you, Andrew. I know you said you were taking a little break there from the social media to get stuff done. I wasn't sure if you were going to be in here or not, but I am glad you're here. This thing's probably out of tune. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Andrew. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. How old are you, young sprout? If you don't mind saying. I know you're finishing up that semester strong. We're having a big time in here tonight. In fact, we might be having too much fun. They might come get us. Here's a little too much fun for you. The big 3-0. That's a big one. Blue lights flashing in my rear view. The sheriff said, boy, I should have known it was you. You got 14 people in the back of this truck. I warned you once and now I'm writing you up. I said, officer, what have I done? He smiled and said, boy, you're having too much fun. Too much fun, what's that mean? It's like too much money. There's no such thing as like a girl too pretty with too much class. Being too lucky, a car too fast. No matter what they say I've done, well, I ain't never had too much fun. Got another song for you, Andrew. There was a Friday night at the Stumble Inn. Me and old Harley just had to join in. Next thing you know, we were both seeing stars. They threw us out and closed down the bar. I said the Long Branch is open, the night's still young, and we ain't never had too much fun. Too much fun, what's that mean? It's like too much money. There's no such thing as like a girl too pretty with too much class. Being too lucky, a car too fast. No matter what they say I've done, I ain't never had too much fun. I'm a holy terror, a tornado. Wind me up, turn me loose, and let me go. Fun, what's that mean? It's like too much money. There's no such thing as like a girl too pretty with too much class. Being too lucky, a car too fast. No matter what they say I've done, I ain't never had too much fun. No matter what they say I've done, well, I ain't never had too much fun. Give me the reins and let me run, 'cause I ain't never had too much fun. All right, here's another one for the old birthday boy. Here's getting older. I ain't as good as I once was, but I'm as good once as I ever was. She said, I've seen you in here before. I said, I've been here a time or two. She said, hello, my name is Bobby Joe. Meet my twin sister, Betty Lou. And we're both feeling kind of wild tonight. You're the only cowboy in this place. If you're up for a rodeo, I'll put a big Texas smile on your face. And I said, girls, I ain't as good as I once was. I got a few years on me now. But there was a time back in my prime when I could really lay it down. And if you need some love tonight, then I might have just enough. I ain't as good as I once was, but I'm as good once as I ever was. I still hang out with my best friend Dave. I've known him since we were kids in school. Last night he had a few shots, got in a tight spot, hustling a game of pool with a couple of redneck boys, one great big bad biker man. I heard Dave yell across the room, Hey buddy, how about a helping hand? And I said, Dave, I ain't as good as I once was. My happy years have flown. But there was a time back in my prime when I could really hold my own. But if you wanna fight tonight, yes, those boys don't look all that tough. I ain't as good as I once was, but I'm as good once as I ever was. I used to be hell on wheels back when I was a younger man. Now my body says you can't do this, boy, but my pride says, oh yes you can. Whew. I ain't as good as I once was. That's just the cold hard truth. I still throw a few back, talk a little smack when I'm feeling bulletproof. So don't double dog dare me now, 'cause I have to call your bluff. I ain't as good as I once was, but I'm as good once as I ever was. May not be good as I once was, but I'm as good once as I ever was. If your body will let you lift weights, Ken, that's the issue. The older you get, the more things creep up on you and hurt. All right, we're going to do a couple songs here by the guys who went on the No Hat Tour back in the 90s. This is a new one I'm going to try for you. It's a little Marty Stewart I heard on the radio yesterday and today, by the way. Anyway, hope you enjoy it. Touch me, turn me on, then burn me down. It's got the groove to it. Little attitude. Your lips hold a wild desire and give a kiss like the devil's fire. Your kind of love could burn a town. Oh, touch me, turn me on, and burn me down. Yes, your touch brings me to my knees. You got me begging, please, please, please. Take my heart and melt it down. Touch me, turn me on, and burn me down. You're a wild one, I can't tame. Your kisses burn like flames. I go crazy when you're around. So touch me, turn me on, then burn me down. Doing karaoke gets my endorphins burning. Woo! What's up, Chris? Yeah. We're just hanging out, having a good time. Here we go. I'm devoured by your fiery flame. My lips can only speak your name. Just spread my ashes all around. Oh, touch me, turn me on, and burn me down. You're a wild one, I can't tame. Your kisses burn like flames. I go crazy when you're around. So touch me, turn me on, and burn me down. Oh, can he now? Touch me, turn me on, and burn me down. I think a lot of you, this next one might apply to you. A little Trouble. Yeah. Well, I play an old guitar from a 9 till a 1:30. Just trying to make a living, watching everybody else having fun. Well, I don't miss much if it happens on the dance hall floor. Mercy, look what just walked through that door. Well, hello, Trouble. Tell me what in the world you're doing, ALONE. Yeah, I said, hey, good LOOKING. Well, I smell TROUBLE. Yeah. I was a little bitty baby when my papa hit the skids. Mama had a time trying to raise 9 kids. She told me not to stare cause it was impolite. She did the best she could to try to raise me right, but Mama never told me about nothing like YOU. I bet your mama must have been another good-looking honey too. Hey, hey, good LOOKING. Well, I smell TROUBLE. Yeah, no way I'm gonna hit the end of this song. We're gonna fake it till we make it. Woo! Well, a sweet talking, sexy walking, honky tonka baby. The men are gonna love you and the women gonna hate you, reminding them of everything they're never gonna be. Maybe the beginning of a World War III, cause the world ain't ready for nothing like YOU. I bet your mama must have been another good-looking mama too. Hey, I said, hey, good LOOKING. Well, I smell TROUBLE. Yeah. I said, hey. I said, hey. I said, hey. I said, hey. Well, TROUBLE. Yeah, I had to do my falsetto. Big finish. Here's another song that's kind of got that same sentiment. Somebody walks into the bar. This one's a lot lower to sing. It's a lot of fun. Turn it up, son. I got to start that over. I missed all them words. I forgot he talks. Turn it up, son. All right, boys. This is her favorite song. You know that, right? So if we play it good and loud, she might get up and dance again. Oh, she put her beer down. Here she comes. Here she comes. Left, 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 right, left. Woo! Hustler shooting 8-ball, throwing darts at the wall, feeling damn near 10 feet tall. Here she comes, Lord help us all. Old T.W.'s girlfriend done slapped him out his chair. Poor old boy, it ain't his fault. It's so hard not to stare at that honky-tonk. But donkey-donk, keeping perfect rhythm, make you wanna swing along. Got it going on like Donkey Kong. And woo-wee, shut my mouth, slap your grandma. There ought to be a law, get the sheriff on the phone. Lord have mercy, how she'd even get them riches on at that honky-tonk. But donkey-donk, son. Now, honey, you can't blame her for what her mama gave her. It ain't right to hate her for working that money maker. Band shuts down at 2, but we're hanging out till 3. We hate to see her go, but love to watch her leave with that honky-tonk. But donkey-donk, keeping perfect rhythm, make you wanna swing along. Got it going my mouth, slap your grandma. There ought to be a law, get the sheriff on the phone. Lord have mercy, how she'd even get them britches on with that honky-tonk, but donkey-donk. Oh, that's what I'm talking about right there. I see the chat went quiet when I did this one. Y'all afraid to get yourselves in trouble. We don't care about the drinking, barely gets into the band. Our hands, they started shaking when she gets the urge to dance. And everybody crazy, you think that you're in love, but you better keep your distance. You can look, but you can't touch. Hit that honky-tonk, but donkey-donk. Keeping perfect rhythm, make you want to swing along. Got it going on like Donkey Kong. And hoo-wee, shut that mouth, slap your grandma. There ought to be a law, get the sheriff on the phone. Lord have mercy, how she'd even get the britches on at that honky-tonk, but donkey-donk. Got them googly eyes right there, Triple B. Oh, that honky-tonk, but donkey-donk. Yeah, that honky-tonk, but donkey-donk. That honky-tonk, but donkey-donk. I hear you, Jud. That's it right there, boys. One more song about, well, you know, stuff happens in the bar. It's a pretty good story song right here about them tight-fitting jeans. This one goes back to the 80s, though. Oh, Conway. She tried to hide it by the faded denim clothes she wore, but I knew she'd never been inside a bar before. I'll do that one next, Andrew. And I felt like a peasant who had just met a queen, and she knew I saw right through her tight-fitting jeans. I asked her what a woman like you doing here. This here used to champagne, but I'll buy you a beer. She said, you've got me figured out, but I'm not what I seem. Before it ends, I'll tell you about these tight-fitting jeans. She said, I married money, I'm used to wearing pearls, but I've always dreamed of being just a good old boy's girl. So tonight I left those crystal candlelights to live a dream. Partner, there's a tiger in these tight-fitting jeans. Key change. We danced every dance aboard the beer that we went through. I'm satisfied I did my best to make her dream come true. As she played out her fantasy before my eyes had seen, the cowgirl came alive inside those tight-fitting jeans. In my mind she's still a lady, that's all I'm gonna say. I knew that I'd been broken by the time we parted ways, and I know I held more woman than most eyes have ever seen. That night I knew a lady wearing tight-fitting jeans. Oh, well, now she's back in her world and I'm still stuck in mine, but I know I'll always remember the time a cowboy once had a millionaire's dream. Lord, I love that lady wearing tight-fitting jeans. All right. Send this one out to Andrew and Judd's dog named Waylon. request. We'll do a few more here before the night's out. Lord, it's the same old tune, the fiddle and guitar. Where do we take it from here? Rhinestone suits and new shiny cars. It's been the same way for years. We need a change. Somebody told me when I came to Nashville, son, you finally got it made. Old Hank made it here, and we're all sure that you will. But I don't think Hank done it this way. No, I don't think Hank done it this way. Look here. Got the groove to it too. 10 years on the road, making one-night stands, spending my young life away. Tell me one more time, just so's I'll understand. Are you sure Hank done it this way? Yeah, did old Hank really do it this way? Lord, I've seen the world with a five-piece band, looking at the backside of me, singing my songs and one of his now and then. But I don't think Hank done them this way. No, I don't think Hank done them this way. Take it home. Oh, thank you so much, Mark and Andrew. I appreciate that. You always keep me encouraged, keep me doing this. I have a good time. I'm glad y'all do too. What's up, David? Hope you're doing well, my man. Thank you, Miss Ann. I appreciate that. Oh, yeah, JP. Thank you so much. Glad y'all like hanging out. Yes. Let me know if y'all have any more requests. And don't rock the jukebox. Don't rock the jukebox. I wanna hear some Jones. Which one, Andrew? 'Cause my heart ain't ready for the Rolling Stones. I don't feel like rocking since my baby's gone. So don't rock the jukebox. Play me a country song. Before you drop that quarter, keep one thing in mind. Thank you so much. You got a hard-broke hillbilly standing here in line. I've been down and lonely ever since she left. Before you punch that number, could I make one request? Don't rock the jukebox. I wanna hear some Jones. 'Cause my heart ain't ready for the Rolling Stones. I don't feel like rocking since my baby's gone. So don't rock the jukebox. Play me a country song. Hello, hello, Dan. Yeah, Andrew, I'll see what I can do about that one. Chris, you are lying. Don't be lying. Here we go. I ain't got nothing against rock and roll. But when your heart's been broken, you need a song that's slow. There ain't nothing like a steel guitar to drown a memory. Before you spend your money, baby, play a song for me. So don't rock the jukebox, I wanna hear George Jones, 'cause my heart ain't ready for the Rolling Stones. Don't feel like rocking, absolutely, Mark, since my baby's gone. So don't rock the jukebox, play me a country song. So don't rock the jukebox, play me a country song. Thank you, Dan. I appreciate that. I got my hair cut yesterday and did my beard trim too. You know I videoed it. Stay tuned, as the saying goes. All right, we're going to try to do Tear in My Beer. And I don't even know if I can sing this one, but I'm going to try it. I may have to change the keys and everything, but special request for the birthday party. There's a tear in my beer, 'cause I'm crying for you, dear. Oh, this is a sad one. You are on my lonely mind. Into these last few beers, I've shed a million tears. You are on my lonely mind. I'm gonna keep drinking till I'm petrified, and then maybe these tears will leave my eyes. There's a tear in my beer, 'cause I'm crying for you, dear. You are on my lonely mind. Last night I walked the floor, and the night before. You are on my lonely mind. I don't know that one, Diablo. Hello, though. It seems that my life is through, and I'm so doggone blue. You are on my lonely mind. I'm gonna keep drinking till I can't move a toe, and then maybe my heart won't hurt me so. There's a tear in my beer, 'cause I'm crying for you, dear. You are on my lonely mind. But I've tried and I've tried, but my tears I can't hide. You are on my lonely mind. All these blues that I found have really got me down. You are on my lonely mind. I'm gonna keep drinking till I can't even think. All's in the last week, I ain't slept a wink. There's a tear in my beer, 'cause I'm crying for you, dear. You are on my lonely mind. Woo, we made it through. Always got time for this one from Mark, because it is a good one. I can't remember what key I do this in. We're going to drop it down a couple and try that. I ride east every other Friday, but if I had it my way, a day would not be wasted on this drive. And I want so bad to hold you. Son, there's things I haven't told you. Your mom and me just couldn't get along. You're welcome. So I drive and I think about my life and wonder why that I slowly die inside. Every time I turn that truck around, right at the Georgia line, and I count the days and the miles back home to you on that Highway 20 ride. This one gives me chills. Ooh, it's a good song. A day might come, you realize that if you see through my eyes, there was no other way to work it out. And a part of you might hate me, but son, please don't mistake me for a man that didn't care at all. And I drive and I think about my life and wonder why that I slowly die inside every time I turn that truck around right at the Georgia line, and I count the days and the miles back home to you on that Highway 20 ride. Hey, Mike B, good to see you. So when you drive and the years go flying by, I hope you'll smile if I ever cross your mind. It was the pleasure of my life, and I cherished every time. And my whole world, it begins and ends with you on that Highway 20 ride. Whoa. 20 ride. Oh, 20 ride. Oh, that Highway 20 ride. Oh, and I ride. I tried to give it a go. Couldn't hit it. Whoa. Hey Ryan, good to see you. You didn't have to come in on my bad note I hit. Happens to the best of us. Sing this one for my dad. He wanted me to do Choices. It's a good song too. Little George Jones for you. Thank you, Mark. Appreciate that. We'll do one more after this unless somebody's got a request. I've had choices since the day that I was born. There were voices that told me right from wrong. If I hadn't listened, no, I wouldn't be here today, living and dying with the choices I've made. I was tempted by an early age. I found I liked drinking. Oh, and I never turned it down. There were loved ones, but I turned them all away, living and dying with the choices I've made. And this is a good vibe song here for you, Jay. I've had choices since the day that I was born. There were voices that told me right from wrong. If I hadn't listened, no, I wouldn't be here today, living and dying with the choices I made. Yeah, Andrew, we can do that. yes, I'm paying for the things that I have done. If I could go back, oh, Lord knows I'd run, but I'm still losing this game of life I play, living and dying with the choices I made. I've had choices since the day that I was born. There were voices that told me right from wrong. If I had listened, no, I wouldn't be here today, living and dying with the choices I've made. Living and dying with the choices I've made. Ooh, that one makes you think right there. Some good songs y'all getting to me tonight with these good requests. Here's a little deeper than the holler. I've heard those city singers singing about how they can love deeper than the oceans, higher than the stars above. Well, I come from the country and I know I ain't seen it all, but I heard that ocean's salty and the stars, they sometimes fall, and that would not do justice to the way I feel for you. So I had to sing this song about all the things I knew. My love is deeper than the holler, stronger than the river, higher than the pine trees growing tall upon the hill. My love is purer than the snowflakes that fall in late December, and honest as a robin on a springtime windowsill, and longer than the song of a whippoorwill. From the back roads to the Broadway shows with a million miles between, there's at least a million love songs that people love to sing, and everyone is different, and everyone's the same, and this is just another way of saying the same thing. My love is deeper than the holler, stronger than the river, higher than the pine trees growing tall on the hill. My love is purer than the snowflakes that fall in late December, and honest as a robin on a springtime windowsill, longer than the song of a whippoorwill. All right, Mike, we'll finish out with that one. My love is deeper than the holler, stronger than the river, higher than the pine trees growing tall upon the hill. My love is purer than the snowflakes fall in late December, honest as a robin on a springtime windowsill, longer than the song of a whippoorwill. A whippoorwill. Might be. I'm thinking I don't know that song good enough now that I'm thinking about it. Like I know the chorus, but I don't know if I remember how it goes. I better do another one here to end it off on. I appreciate the request. I will learn it. I'll put it on my list for next week's show. I put it on there right now. So I'll learn that one, make sure I got it down pat. So here's one. We'll send this one out to Jay Cruz. It's called I'm Old Enough to Know Better, but Still Too Young to Care. Hope you guys enjoyed yourself and had a good evening. Have a good week coming up. You gonna like this one, Jay Cruz. Neon lights draw me like a moth to a flame. My mama raised me right, that just leaves me to blame. And when I get a little sideways on a honky-tonk tear, yeah, I'm old enough to know better, but I'm still too young to care. Cowgirls with an attitude, boots and tight blue jeans, take my mind off doing right and doing other things. When the weekend's gone, I won't have a dime to spare. I'm old enough to know better, but I'm still too young to care. A Monday morning I wake up with a hammer in my hand. Boss man yelling something at me I don't understand. I don't know how I got to work, but I sure know I'm there. Yeah, I'm old enough to know better, but I'm still too young to care. Yeah, thank you, Mike. I always love this song. Like songs on the low end that don't go too high. I have not sung any Clint Black tonight, man. If y'all coming out with these requests, which one you want to hear from old Clint? Gotta give the people what they want. When the eagle flies on Friday, well, it barely leaves the ground. I got just enough left to get dressed up and headed back to town. Boss says, son, having all that fun won't get you anywhere. Yeah, I'm old enough to know better, but I'm still too young to care. On Monday morning I wake up with a hammer in my hand. Boss man yelling something at me I don't understand. I don't know how I got to work, but I sure know I'm there. I'm old enough to know better, but I'm still too young to care. Yeah, I'm old enough to know better, but I'm still too young to care. I got you one, Nicholas Z. I got you one. As soon as this fiddle gets done. Take it off with a little Clint Black tonight. My voice is about gone. So this will be the last one. Thank you guys so much. Here's a little Better Man. It's the one Clint Black came out with, his very first hit. See if it's in the right key. What do you say when it's over? I don't know if I should say anything at all. One day we're rolling in the clover. The next thing you know, we take the fall. Still I think about the years since I first met you, and the way it might have been without you here. I don't know if words for me from wants to upset you, but I've just gotta make this memory stand clear. I don't know that one, I'll work on it. I'm leaving here a better man for knowing you this way. Thank you, Ryan. Things I couldn't do before, now I think I can. And I'm leaving here a better man. It's a good one to end on. I guess I always knew I couldn't hold you, but I'd never be the one to set you free. Just like some old nursery rhyme your mama told you, you still believe in some old meant to be. Still I'm leaving here a better man for knowing you this way. Things I couldn't do before, now I think I can. And I'm leaving here a better man. Thanks so much, Judd. Yes, I'm leaving here a better man for knowing you this way. Things I couldn't do before, now I know I can. And I'm leaving here a better man. Yes, I'm leaving here a better man. All right. Good night, folks.